What's going on with it, man? Y'all already know what it is and who it is, man. It's the masterpiece, mouthpiece, sinful to P. Speaking so fluently and eloquently, man, in the spectacular vernacular, man, called realism. One more again, man. And before I even begin, allow me to give some information just in case if somebody decides to have a conversation with me later on. You can simply just go to Facebook, put in SIN spacebar FUL spacebar GILMORE. That's SIN spacebar FUL spacebar GILMORE. Or you could just go to Instagram and put in SIN two underscores FUL. Or you can go to Snapchat, put in SIN FUL THEP. Simple to P. But just directly, man, getting into this message, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just want to just say this. You know, if it rubs you the wrong way, it is what it is, man. But I just want you to know, man, the jealousy is a cheap perfume that little girls wear. That shit don't smell right on no man. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy is a cheap perfume that little girls wear. That shit does not smell right on no man. Especially a nigga that profess, you understand me, he's a man of standards and, you know, listen, man. God has given you abilities. God has blessed you with capabilities. You understand me? There's no need to be jealous of another man. There's no need to be jealous of what the next man has. For if you use your mind and your capabilities, you can produce the same thing that your brother has produced as well. Stop being envious and jealous of the niggas in your community. You see this nigga driving this. You see this nigga wearing this. You see this nigga, you understand me, with this jewelry. Well, if you get up off your motherfucking ass, nigga, you understand me, and apply your motherfucking self, you would have the same shit. Instead of sitting up there going on Instagram and Facebook, you know what I'm saying, looking at all his shit, all his materialistic things, have you ever thought that if you took time out your motherfucking day, nigga, and utilized the blueprint that God gave you, you could produce the same shit, that you could have the same shit, might even sit up there and produce even more than what he has? So instead of thinking about robbing this nigga or sitting up there, you understand me, pulling the lick off this nigga, why don't you sit up there, you know what I mean, and have a conversation with that man. Get some game from that man. Because that's the best thing. If you're going to rob him for anything, that's the best thing that you could ever get a man for is the game. Not the materialistic things, the game. Not the GAIN, the GAME, that uncommon information. Because you could rob a man for all his materialistic things and lose all the materialistic things that you robbed him for. But if you get the information basically that produced all those materialistic things, then after those materialistic things are gone, you can keep producing it and producing it on and on. You want the game. You want the game. That's what you want. Stop being jealous of that next man, man. You able to produce the same amount of shit that he is. Stop being jealous of that nigga because he got 20-inch arms or 17 and a half on a hang or something. If you sit up there and take your fat ass to the motherfucking gym, nigga, you can sit up there and have a body like that too. If you sit up there and put in the work ethic to go to the motherfucking gym and sit up there and do your sit-ups, leg lifts, and, you know, your pull-ups and shit, your dips, your curls and everything like that, nigga, you'll sit up there and have the same body as well. Probably greater based on your genes. Everybody's genes is different. Stop being jealous of somebody for something that you could have. Stop doing that. That shit is lame as a motherfucker. To be sitting up there jealous of another motherfucking man. Jealous because he dressed better than you. Jealous because he look a certain way, or maybe he talk a certain way, so you jealous of him. That's a bitch trait. That's a bitch trait. That's not manly. To be sitting up there jealous of another man, taking out time, you understand me, to be jealous of another man, hating on another man, hating on that man, you know what I'm saying, as if it's your ministry to do so. Stop that shit, man. Jealousy is a cheap perfume that the little girls wear. It don't smell right on no man. Men do not wear that perfume called jealousy. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Another man might, you know, admire him, you know, for what he does or what he has. You know what I'm saying? Another man might look at this man, you know, for, some things that he did for inspiration, some things that he's saying for inspiration. But as far as being jealous of another man, that jealousy shit, man, is right next to homosexuality. I taught y'all that's a bitch ass trait. Get that shit up out your system, man. That's a deposit that you got to get up out you, man. You know what I mean? No fly nigga is going to even receive the deposit of jealousy because he's too fucking fly. A fly ass nigga, man, the next man can have Phantoms, Maseratis, and Bugattis. But a fly ass nigga still feel like and knows that he's greater than a nigga with all these motherfucking materialistic things. He just waiting on this time. And everybody got an appointed time to shine. Everybody got an appointed time, man, understand me, where they gonna be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have your time. You know what I mean? You about to come up to bat. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't your inning to be winning right now. But you gonna sit up there and get a chance to sit up there, either make a home run or strike out. Your opportunity is coming. And you either gonna capitalize on it, or basically, you understand me, you'll be another statistic with no materialistic things to motherfucking, you understand me, show for your existence, simply because you didn't capitalize on the opportunities that you had in your existence. So it's either gonna be one or the other. But don't sit up there and be jealous of another man. Stop being jealous of that man's body. Stop being jealous of that man's money. Stop being jealous of, this man's cars or what clothes he got on and shit. I had to take the time out to tell you niggas, man, that shit is some homosexual ass shit. Be sitting over there, you understand me, going in comments on Instagram and Facebook, making negative comments in the comment section about another man. Your credit is fucked up. Look at your motherfucking, you understand me, pockets, nigga. Look at your bank account if you have one. You understand me? Look at the fact that you don't own no property. Look at that. It's too many things for you to be doing, man, to be, beneficial to yourself and make yourself more official, man. You sitting over there wasting your time thinking about another motherfucking man, jealous of another man. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go ahead and put on some motherfucking panties, nigga. You know what I mean? Get you a girdle or something. You know what I mean? Get you a bra. You know what I mean? Put some heels on or something, because that is a bitch ass trait. We do not get jealous of other men. We don't do that. That's gay. If he has it, I see that nigga shining. That's what it is. I'm so motherfucking fly, I can see my enemy shining. Or a nigga that I don't even get along with. You know what I mean? And he's shining. And even though, we might be in disagreements or we might be at each other at this particular time, I can admit when another man is shining, there is no jealousy bone in my body. Stop being jealous because somebody spit this game better than you. Stop being jealous of somebody got a better mouthpiece than you. Stop being jealous of a motherfucker because he more handsome than you. Stop being jealous, because a nigga been dicking down them bitches better than you. And you been hearing through bitches, that his dick, is big enough, for park benches. And bitches is just loving on this motherfucker dick. Stop, get that man dick out your mind, man. Some of this y'all be sitting over there hating on another man's dick, another man's body and all of this shit. Hating on a nigga because he light skinned. Hating on a nigga because he got a better texture hair. Hating on a nigga, you understand me, because his comprehension level is better. You know what I'm saying? You're just like little girls, man. That's what little girls do. That's expected out of little girls. Men don't do that shit. I had to tell you. I know you sitting over there like, damn, saying this wrong. Yes, nigga, you've been wrong for quite some long time. Get that feminine ass shit about you. Men do not be jealous of other men. We do not roll our eyes and suck our teeth and have gnashing of teeth just because we see another nigga in the hood shining. We do not sit up there, you understand me, and backbite, sit up there and dirty mac and verbally attack, you understand me, a nigga simply because he obtaining and maintaining in these streets, man. Get that motherfucking gay ass disease called jealousy out your body, man, because it's hindering the spirit of flyness from making a motherfucking deposit within you. The spirit of flyness could never really come up in you, nigga, because you got so many deposits. You got a motherfucking unlimited supply of hatred and bitterness and jealousy within you and shit. These are bitch traits. Get that shit about you, man. Like I said, jealousy is a cheap perfume that the little girls wear. Don't know men wear that shit. We don't. Even for you religious folk, it's some ministers, man. You jealous of the next minister because he preach and teach better than you. His sermons be better than yours. He know how to, you understand me, moan. He know how to hoop better than you. Or he know how to break things down better than you. His teaching and preaching ministry is better than yours. And I want you to know that that's not godly to sit up there and have hatred and jealousy for the next minister. Amen. That's the ministry that God gave him. Stop hating on him because he's vocally better than you. He can sing and you can barely sing on key. That's the ministry that God gave that man. Stop being jealous of that man because God blessed him with a wife that you thought that was going to be your wife. But it wasn't God's will for you to have that woman. You were unequally yoked. Amen. If you would have got with that woman, it would have been his permissive will, but it definitely would have not been his divine will. Stop hating on the next man for what he has. That's what God gave him. And what God got for you is for you. Amen. Irrefutable. So get that about your heart. Amen. For you women, stop being jealous of the next woman simply because her butt is big enough to sit up there, you understand me, and mess up the toilet. Her booty bigger than yours. She got more fatty tissue than you. Stop hating on that woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating on that woman because she light-skinned and you darker than 100 midnights. That ain't her fault. She didn't come to God and seek God and go on a 40-day fast and say, Lord, make me light-skinned. God chose to allow her to be light-skinned, and he chose you to be, you understand me, a black queen. So whether you're dark, you're light, you're brown, you're fat, you're round, you're thick, you're skinny, you know what I mean? There's new shit y'all got. Skinny thick, slim thick. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you are, feel comfortable in your own skin. Love thyself. You can never give a withdrawal of love to the world until you make a deposit of love into yourself. Love your damn self. Be comfortable with yourself. Look in the motherfucking mirror and say, you know what? When God made my ass, he didn't make one motherfucking mistake. I was fearfully and wonderfully made. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Facebook and Instagram can do is basically like, and they can agree and co-sign with what I'm already feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that they could do. Because I already know that I look good. All you motherfuckers is doing is giving me confirmation of information that I already know. You know, and once you have that type of attitude towards yourself and self-love towards yourself, you don't got time to be sitting over there hating and, you know, have hatred for the next motherfucker because they're attractive or they got something about them that's magnetic and make everybody basically, you understand me, like them and attentive to them. Stop that shit. That's immaturity at its highest. Stop that. God made you. You understand me, special and peculiar, not regular and familiar like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? There's something special about you. You got to take out your time to sit up there and learn your own individuality. Learn who you are as a person. Learn how special you are as an individual. Stop sitting over there hating on the next man. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's kind of expected among women, but for you niggas, man, hey, man, stop that shit. Stop that. Another thing, stop sitting over there hating on another man in front of a bitch, like a bitch, just to sit up there and have a bitch. Stop that, nigga. That's some bitch ass shit. That's some jealousy shit. You know what I'm saying? When you see another motherfucker in the streets, you know what I'm saying, hollering at a broad, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit up there and speak on the next man, you understand me, like a one man to a one man about it, the next man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some bitch ass shit. And you ain't doing nothing but really promoting that man to that bitch. And before you know it, she going to be sitting up there sucking his dick. And you understand me, he going to be filing for sperm bankruptcy because the bitch that sucked so much nut out his dick, he could barely sit up there and walk to the bathroom by the grace of God. Keep on promoting that nigga's dick, man. Yeah, your jealousy is going to promote that nigga's dick, man. Your jealousy is going to lead that nigga to some pussy. Your jealousy is going to lead that man to some currency from that bitch. Yeah, keep on hating on that man. You understand me? That's what your jealousy gonna lead to. That's the only thing it's gonna lead to. You understand me? Hating on the next man like a woman and speaking about the next man like a woman. That's some bitch ass shit, man. Men don't do that. The spirit within a man, you know, it don't even allow him his principles, the standards that he's governed by, his morals. It don't even allow him to dirty mac or sit up there and try to verbally minimize the next man to look good in front of a woman. That's some gay ass shit. And when you get on the phone, you know what I'm saying? You talk about number one. Stop talking about 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and motherfucking 10. What the fuck? Them niggas is just a cast. You supposed to be the motherfucking star. Don't be sitting up there talking about this nigga and what he ain't got and what he should have did and everything like that. Say, man, when you on the phone with a broad, and the moment she start getting into some evangelism with the criticism on another man's name, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you got to let them vent, let them finish venting. And then after she finished venting, you get back to talking about what's important, man. You. Because we don't need to be sitting up there gossiping about another man. She telling you about, you know, what he didn't do, and you on some sister girl ass shit, talking about some, yeah, girl, I would have never did you like that. Oh my God, he did that? Oh, that nigga's a dog. Don't no man talk like that. Get that bitch shit about you, man. Get that bitch shit about you. Yeah, that perfume called bitch, that shit don't smell good about you. Get that bitch shit about you, man. Yeah, that perfume called bitch, it just don't smell good on a fly ass nigga, a nigga that's calling himself the pimpin', a nigga that calling himself a Mac, a player. It just don't smell good on a motherfucking man, period. Get that shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Really get that shit about you. And you younger motherfuckers, I hope you watch this shit and take heed. You know, a lot of you don't got fathers, you don't got uncles. So, you know what I'm saying? You got mothers and aunties and sisters at your church or little dots around in your community and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you really don't have somebody to really exemplify and glorify, you know, the behavior of a man to you. But we don't do that. We don't speak on the next or another, you understand me, in front of the bride or to the bride just to have a bride. The bride ain't even that important. The bride ain't never been that important. Amen. The most important thing that you should be talking about is yourself. And to make your conversation greater, you need to be sitting down there rationalizing, strategizing, and utilizing, you understand me, everything special about you to sit up there, you understand me, and talk to this bride. You don't got no business talking about another man or, you know what I mean, after she finished, oh, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. A lot of times, these broads will sit up there and tell you Oscar Award winning stories just to sit up there and see your reply, to see if you gonna motherfucker comply to this spirit called bitchness, because the bitch trying to endeavor to see if you got that perfume called bitch in you. And if you sit up there with that sister girl ass shit and be like, girl, I would have never did that. Or damn, you know, he did that? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of them actually be sitting over there just running game just to sit up there and gain some information just to see if they can manipulate you into really being the real you, because some of these bitches actually know that when they sit up there and talk to you, they know they talking to the actor. They know they talking to this male actress that's sitting up there portraying the image that's really not him. So she knows she got to sit up there and put on different roles to sit up there and really get the authentic you, the real you. Because some of you look good on Facebook and Instagram. You sit up there and know how to put on a facade. Some of you on your job, you know how to sit up there and act like a man when you're on your job. But when that woman start having dates with you and start having conversations with you, she see that, you know, you mostly use them 23 chromosomes that you got from your mama. Yeah, that feminine trait really come up real good. Hey, man, you know what I mean? You know, you niggas better get that sister girl ass shit about you, man. You know what I'm saying? That male Jezebel ass shit, man, you know what I mean? That shit don't smell good, man. You know, it's these perfumes that you niggas be putting on, man. That shit called jealousy, you know, bitterness, hatred, that male Jezebel shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Them perfumes, man, don't smell good on you niggas, man. Stop wearing that shit, man. You know what I mean? You might say, oh, man, well, you know, I tried it a few times. I thought it smelled good. Now I'm here to tell you, man, it was smelling like dog shit, man. Take that shit off. Stop wearing that shit. It don't smell good on no man. Don't be gossiping with no bride. Don't be jealous of another man like a bride. That's all bitch shit. Niggas don't do that. Men don't do that. Get that about you. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get back to masculinity. It's time to get back to being men. It's time to stop allowing other men to call you a bitch. I done seen some of you teenagers and niggas in your young 20s and shit. You playing with each other, calling each other bitches and shit, and you're smiling and laughing. What the fuck you smiling and laughing for, and the next man then called you a bitch? Y'all sitting up here laughing and smiling and shit, you know what I mean, about calling each other a bitch. Boy, y'all right next door to the spirit of homosexuality. Get that shit about you, man. Stop that bullshit, all right? I hope you guys live as long as you want, man. Never want as long as you live, man. Stop wearing that perfume. Jealousy is a cheap perfume that the little girls wear. That shit do not smell good on no man. One.